What's up YouTube, K.D.M Sports back again with some more MMA talk. What I'll be discussing is how Charles Oliveira could potentially beat Islam Makhachev. I've watched the first fight many times, and I know it was a pretty dominant win for Islam, obviously finishing Charles in the second round of that first fight, but I have a few takeaways from that fight. One of them being very important: Charles can actually get back to his feet. The leg locks is what Charles is going to need in his fight with Islam. That's one area where Sambo guys, if they do get submitted, it's usually the leg locks. And not only that, if he threatens them, most likely Islam is going to let him back up. On the feet though, Charles is going to need to stay composed, because ironically a lot of us thought Charles would have had the advantage in the striking. But that's how Charles ended up losing the fight. Charles needs that controlled aggression, kind of like how he fought Beneil. He needs to set his combinations up on the feet and not just try to come at Islam, because Islam is a really good counter striker. He will time you and he will read the shots you throw at him. So if Charles is going to have any chance of knocking out Islam or catching him with that powerful right hand, he's going to have to show some fight IQ. I believe Charles has the skills required to beat Islam. Just as Islam is well-rounded, Charles is also well-rounded. Another area Charles needs to be wary of is the clinch. I know Charles likes to work in the clinch with his Muay Thai knees, but he can't afford to do that with Islam, because Islam will use his judo trips and throws. Charles has a 4-inch reach advantage. He needs to fight long and throw those straight punches. Use his jab more, create that distance. If a guy has a reach advantage, that jab becomes very important in a fight. Overall, if I were Charles, I'd go with more of a boxing approach on the feet and throw some inside leg kicks and maybe some teeps. Defend some takedowns, but if you get taken down, use those leg attack submissions and create those scrambles. This is how I believe Charles will be able to have a chance at victory. These are two of the best lightweights in the world, so I'm expecting a much better fight this time around. I still say Islam has the edge. Obviously, he won the first fight, because he's more disciplined. But I can definitely see Charles rewriting history. Thank you guys for listening to me talk and hear my opinion on these fights. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and if you've got any opinions, leave it in the comment section below.